My son yelled, "Stay away from my girlfriend," when I tried to warn him. 11 days later, he came home at 2 a.m. crying. When my son brought Mia home at 2 a.m., I was half asleep on the couch. She was stunning. Tall, legs for days, voice like honey. "Dad, this is Mia. She's staying over." I mumbled something about "nice to meet you" and went back to sleep. The next morning, she was making coffee in my kitchen wearing Alan's shirt, looking like she'd stepped out of a magazine. Alan was grinning like an idiot. "Isn't she amazing?" I nodded. She seemed nice enough. Then I went upstairs to use the bathroom. I pushed the door open without thinking. She must have forgotten to lock it. Mia was standing at the toilet, not sitting, standing, like someone who'd done it 10,000 times. And the thing in her hand wasn't small or delicate. It was thick, substantial, and currently aimed at the bowl. She glanced over her shoulder, saw me frozen in the doorway, and gave me this lazy smirk. Didn't even stop. Just finished, tucked everything away, washed her hands, and brushed past me. "Morning, Tom." I stood there for a solid 30 seconds trying to process what I'd just seen. When I finally went downstairs, Mia was kissing Alan goodbye at the door. "See you tonight, babe." Alan closed the door and turned to me, beaming. "Isn't she perfect?" I opened my mouth, closed it. "How do you tell your son something like this?" I had no idea where to even start. I spent the whole morning trying to figure out how to bring it up. I rehearsed it in my head a dozen times. "Alan, about Mia." "No, son, I saw something worse. Your girlfriend has a—" "Absolutely not." Every version sounded insane, but I couldn't just say nothing. He was my kid. He deserved to know. By lunch, I decided to just rip off the bandage. Alan was in the kitchen making a sandwich. "We need to talk about Mia." He didn't even look up. "What about her?" "I just think maybe you should slow things down." "Dad, I've never felt this way about anyone. She's different. That's what I'm worried about." He finally looked at me. "What's that supposed to mean?" I opened my mouth. Nothing came out. I couldn't do it. "Just be careful." Alan rolled his eyes and took his sandwich upstairs. I told myself I'd try again tomorrow. I didn't. Days passed. Alan and Mia were getting closer. She was at our house almost every night. I'd hear them laughing in his room. I'd see them cuddled on the couch. Every time I tried to pull Alan aside, something stopped me. The way he smiled when he talked about her. Who was I to ruin that? Then one night, Alan came downstairs while Mia was in the shower. He was practically glowing. "Dad, I think she's the one. We're going to take things to the next level this weekend. She's planning something special." I was out of time. "Son, there's something you need to know about Mia. I know everything I need to know. She's perfect. She's not what you think she is." Alan's face hardened. "What's your problem with her?" "I saw something. In the bathroom. The morning after you brought her home. You walked in on my girlfriend in the bathroom, and now you're making up lies because you can't handle me being happy?" "I'm not lying. I'm trying to protect you." "From what? From a beautiful woman who actually loves me?" He was yelling now. "You're 47 and alone, and you can't stand that I found someone. Stay away from my girlfriend." He stormed upstairs. I heard him telling Mia we should order dinner. His voice was cheerful again, like nothing happened. The next few days, Alan barely looked at me. When Mia was over, he kept her away from me. I thought about writing him a letter. I thought about telling Mia I knew. None of it felt right. The night of the special weekend, I fell asleep on the couch. At 2 a.m., the front door slammed so hard the windows rattled. Heavy footsteps up the stairs. Alan's bedroom door slammed. Then I heard it, muffled crying. My son, sobbing like I hadn't heard since his mom left when he was 12. I went upstairs and opened his door. He was sitting on his bed, face in his hands, shoulders shaking. He looked up at me with red eyes. "You knew. You tried to tell me and I didn't listen." I sat down next to him. Didn't say I told you so. Just put my hand on his shoulder. "I'm sorry. How did I not know?" 2 weeks, Dad. 2 weeks and I had no idea." "She kept the lights off?" He nodded. "Every time. Said it was more romantic." We sat there in silence. Then he said quietly, "It's huge. Like, scary huge." I didn't know what to say to that, so I just sat with him. I went downstairs and grabbed 2 beers. We drank in silence until the sun came up. "Dad? Yeah? Next time I bring someone home, I'll run a full background check? Just maybe ask some questions before I get too invested." I clinked my bottle against his. "Deal. But for the record, next time you bring home a 10 out of 10, maybe check if the 10 includes inches."